As millions of Americans head to the polls next week, they will entrust their ballots with poll workers, many of whom are senior citizens and retirees. So it's been that way for as long as most of us can remember. But the past few years, Cuyahoga County has been working to diversify the crowd. And in this Education Station report, Isabel Lawrence shares why you may see more youth helping at the election booth next Tuesday.
With every election season comes the challenge of having enough poll workers.
They're terribly vital. We could not hold an election without poll workers.
Our favorite time, closing the polls.
The Cuyahoga County Board of Elections knows the importance of adding fresh faces to aid in the electoral process. And what better place than area high schools?
And I think it's important to show out in the polls and to show that this younger generation does care. Senior
Alexa Feicks is preparing for her second stint as a poll worker, even though she can't vote quite yet.
I'm 17 and I don't turn 18 until January.
Take out all the ballots, make them neat, and put them in the red bag.
Personally, I did have that really good experience that first time that I worked the election, and I'm back a second time.
It's all part of the Future of Democracy program through the local election board. To date, 18 Bay students have participated.
Every student has come back very confident with the election process, very happy that they did it. In fact, oftentimes we have repeat applicants because they want to do it a second time.
All training is done by Cuyahoga County. Students must be at least 17. 18-year-olds must be registered voters. Good grades and a recommendation by their school are also required.
It's very important for students to be involved, primarily because they get the technology. They're just a breath of fresh air in the polling locations.
So I think that this generation, they are very engaged. They are very interested in what's going on in the world around them. They want to be a part of it.
Each of your scanners is going to go in this key fob.
Half a school day is devoted to training. There's also setup help on election eve, followed by a very long day on November 5th. Yes, there's a paycheck, but students we spoke with say that's not why they're participating.
It's very important for just normal people to understand how this works. So there's some trust and there's some understanding in how the system works.
And with high school workers on election day, there's the belief younger voters will turn up at the polls too.
This is the first time in our lives where our voices will be heard. And I think it's important to show out in the polls and to show that this younger generation does care.
Isabel Lawrence, 3 News.
Isabel, thanks. The high school recruitment program starts about 2 months before the election. Homeschooled students are also eligible, as are students whose schools do not participate in the program. We have more information on WKYC.com.